Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign. This is Big Los, and we are on the approach to Jerro's Haven. And now we got some fire elementals who have spawned, so why don't we have Quora launch one of these ice storms at them? Since they are fire elementals, they are going to be weak against ice. And, oh yeah, that did a lot of damage on them, and now they're coming this way.
Damnation!
So, maybe we should switch from fire arrows to ice arrows, and then hit them long range. And then we'll have everybody else switch back to long range weapons.
All right.
Now, Calgar, I don't want you equipping fire axes, I should say. Equip the +1 throwing axes. And we'll just take these guys out one at a time. Uh-oh, I think we want to pull Cora back. Oh, Kelgar killed one of them. That's pretty good. Oh, Kelgar killed another one. Right.
I believe so.
No, it doesn't look like they left anything.
I am listening. Let us press the attack.
Stick with me.
Yes,
Come
because
on.
we want
Follow along.
Reptar to attack those things, not just sit back there useless. Okay, there's a very large fire elemental over there. So let's
have at it.
just attack it, I suppose.
Looks like we have company.
It's a huge fire elemental. Those other ones were just large ones.
All right, I can do that.
Let's see. Maybe let's disintegrate it.
How's true?
See if that'll work. Oh, I guess not really. I guess it needs to be made out of matter? Oh, we don't want to be shooting those fire bolts. We want to shoot ice bolts. Alright.
Step with me. Come on. Follow
Because
along.
I think ice damage does double damage against those type of creatures. Okay, so we got a glowing fire essence and a fiery heart. Now you place that fiery heart on those braziers, but we're not going to do that just yet because we got fire elementals all over the place, and I don't want to switch back
Let me lead the way.
to
You
melee
follow
weapons
behind.
because you're going to have to. So we got a group of 3 fire elementals over here. We'll try to throw an ice storm that'll get at least 2 of them.
Well, now. What do you?
They are moving around. And it did get 2 of them. And I guess we'll just have everybody just start shooting them. Just shoot the closest one. Okay. Killed one. Now we just need to take out this other one. Now we just take out this huge one. By the way, like I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I did put all the buffs back on, off camera. So let's get these remains. They're identical to the other ones. A glowing fire essence and another fiery heart. Since there are 3 braziers here, we are going to need to find the other group of fire elementals to get the 3rd fiery heart. And they are right atop that ridge up there. Looks like we have to get real close before we can shoot them. Come on, let's just Pull back, people. Coming this way, the Santa Ana
Let
winds.
us press the attack.
I have my eye on our enemy here.
Alright. Oh, that'll do it. Kelgar, what are you doing up there? I thought I gave you enough +1 throwing axes. Yeah, so why did it unequip it if you had 50 more of them? That's weird. Okay. And you're the one who ends up getting the killing blow. Okay, so now we've killed all 3 groups, and there's a ridge up here, and as you can see over there's a geyser. That's for the other path.
Something you want?
There's these 3 paths that you have to complete in order to get
Everyone
inside the
follow me.
haven.
Well now.
So let's switch everybody back to melee weapons, and then we will place these fiery hearts back on these braziers. Apparently there's no other way to light them. And then once you place the fiery heart on them, these shadows and shadow masters appear. But these guys are not too difficult to defeat. Okay. And they do happen to drop treasure bags. We got a gem. A scroll of restoration. I'll give that to Javi later. And then we got some gold and some acid arrows. And we'll do the same with this brazier and this little cul-de-sac. What was that, a wagon over there? Oh no. Shadow Mastiff barked and it cast fear on the captain. Don't go. Oh, you're leaving the battle. Running away at top speed.
Looks like we have company. I have my eye on our enemy.
You are out of my control, and I do not have any scrolls of remove fear. I used those all up in the gem mines, and they didn't even work back then
Let's
either.
get him.
Alright, let's just deal with these guys with the party that we have. Now I'm sounding like Donald Rumsfeld.
Time for
Alright.
Well now.
Oh,
What do you
nice
want?
of you to join us, Captain. Alright, so we got some treasure and some gold. A gem and a potion and another gem. Let's put the bless back on one more time. And then we'll just light this other one up, and then the same thing will happen again. We gotta fight some shadow masters. Shadows. Looks like one of those shadows did some ability damage before. Okay, we've completed the Path of Sight. We have lit up all the braziers and defeated all the enemies that appear once you light those braziers. And we are really getting clogged up in this inventory, so we're gonna need to pack our bag of holding full of this stuff. It's clogging our backpack. Yeah, we got a bunch of treasures here that can just go into the bag. Okay, we gotta keep that vial of water out for the next trial or path. what have you. And that should be good. Yeah, I think we're okay for right now. It's real hard to hit the captain when he has an AC of 37. Okay, and now we'll go over to this geyser. Okay. What's up, Shandra? Oh yeah, it smells like rotten eggs. Yep. Step where I step. Don't touch nothing. Okay, now the only one who can do this is your lead character, so we're gonna tell everybody to stand back.
Hold this spot like it was home.
Because these geysers will spray you with acid and do a lot of damage, and there's really nothing you can do about it. See, I just took 12 damage right there, and I just took 60 damage? Okay. So we could do one of these checks. So let's do a tumble check, and we're successful. We're able to get the water from the geyser, and got 500 XP for it. And we got 500 XP for the Path of Sight as well. Okay, so the Path of Determination has been completed. We gotta get through here. Oh, another 60 hit points of damage? Magical damage. Acid Splash. So the captain is now down to 60 hit points.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Fortunately, he has 2 items that provide regeneration 1, so he heals 2 points every round, which is every 6 seconds. Granted, that could take maybe 2 minutes for him to regenerate his HP all the way back to maximum. But still, let's just go up here. We have a really high AC. We can deal with this issue over here. Okay, shaman. And is it true? Are you a threat to everybody? To your people, you will be a savior. To everyone else, you'll be doom and despair. What will we do? Okay, well, you haven't done anything wrong yet, so I'm not gonna do anything. And that puts me a point towards the good and gives me 2 points of influence with Shandra, even though that doesn't really matter. Except for maybe the end game. And yet, we know that you'll be responsible for many deaths. Well, we're still not going to do it. And that puts us another point towards good. And we get 500 XP for it. And then he disappears and he summons all these barbarian spirits. So let's just deal with all these guys. And they're going through the barbarian rages. But we got so many buffs on that it won't even matter. Except for those area effect spells, I think those are damaging me more than these barbarians are. Why are you guys not doing anything? Okay, so we got a bunch. Oh, we had another one? Okay, we got a bunch of treasure bags. Now, if you decided to kill the shaman, those guys wouldn't have appeared, and then you would have got 2 magical items. Probably would have been more experience too, but at this point, I do not regret my decision, because if I would have killed him, that would have made me more lawful, not more good. That's not what I wanted. Okay. We still got enough room in our inventory. Tarman still has strength damage from
Everyone, follow me.
shadows. No, I didn't want to click on you. I can't believe that you turned yourself into an elemental. You know, you're just waiting to do that. you know, that battle, you didn't even have to. You could have just cast some spells, swung your sword a couple times. You know, that would have been fine, but no, you wanted to change into that elemental shape. Now, I really like how the shadows are cast here. Like it's getting to be around dusk. So we're going to make our way over here, back to this Jerro Guardian, this iron golem looking thing, and tell him that we've completed these paths that he laid in front of us. But first, we are going to de-equip Shandra. Sorry to do this to you, but you're not going to need all this stuff anymore. So we're going to open up her magic bag, and then we're going to de-equip everything. Why can't I take those arrows out? What's up with that? Okay, well, they're just 13 arrows. Who cares? That'll give to Kelgar or something. So we're going to put all of her gear into this greater magic bag. Let's see, I can give that to Eleni. Maybe I'll put the harvest cup in that drawer with Chandra's torch in it. I put the harvest cloak in there off camera. Okay. So we have the vial of burning water. What do you want with it? It's just a proof of our accomplishment, nothing more. And then I told him I refused to kill the shaman. For what reason? Well, he didn't do anything yet. That's why. And yeah, I had no doubt we were going to survive the consequences. Okay, and then we lit all the braziers, and we got 1,000 XP for lighting the braziers, and then 500 for the other two. So we got a total of 2,000 XP for that. And now Shandra has to shed a drop of her blood on this pedestal in front of her. And if we say, only do this if you want to, it gives us a point of influence with her. And then she'll go do that.
There. It's done. Now what?
Now the Enterprise beamed you up. Alright. So now Chandra's gone. But we still have her equipment. So let's go on into the Haven. See what's in here. Oh. That guy looks familiar. Oh, it's Mephasm. From the Githyanki Cave. I remember you. Oh, yeah, it's good to see a familiar face here. Oh? Care to elaborate? Oh. So getting you out is going to be a little bit harder this time, huh? We can't just say your name to banish you? Oh, okay, so the Dark Warlock summoned you, huh? Who is he? What's his name? And he's saying we should already know that. Well, if you played this game, you already know, and I already know that, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to spoil that. Even though I'm sure I've spoiled lots of other things in this game so far. That's one thing that doesn't need to be spoiled yet. It is the Raver guy. He is the Warlock. I'm just not going to say what his name is. But why would he come here? to Jerro's Haven. How would he even know about this place? And Shandra is apparently in danger. But shouldn't she be safe, being one of Jerro's blood? Well, yeah. And now you won't tell me any more about it, huh? Jeez, it's like getting blood out of a stone trying to get knowledge out of you. Okay, so this place is full of demons and devils. So he's telling us the name of some of them. And apparently they like to fight each other, but they can't injure each other if they're trapped in these summoning circles. So they summon their minions out of these portals from their home planes, and then their minions just battle each other out, with nothing ever really being accomplished. So why do they do it? Just to do it. Just for the blood war. The ultimate battle between devils and demons, between the two planes. Now, I've read Manual of the Planes, although it was like 5 years ago, but it was really interesting reading all the backgrounds on devils and demons and the particular planes. It's actually quite unsettling reading about the abyss and all that. I mean, to come out of some of these guys' minds, you know, some of these hells that they've come up with, it's crazy. Alright. So, he's opened the portal, so we gotta go talk to all these other devils and demons and try to get them to help. We gotta get 3 others to help. So, will we be able to unlock these portals to get to whoever's doing this? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and tenga un buen día.